Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Secondhand Styler, the series where I show you my top tips and tricks to shopping secondhand and how you can get more for your money. We are in November, which means Christmas and the festive season is round the corner. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you one of my top tips and tricks to gifting secondhand charity shop Christmas gifts. And this is something that I do every single year. And no, gifting a secondhand gift or something that you found in a charity shop is not cheap, it's not tacky, it's actually a brilliant and sustainable way to gift really well thought out gifts, and you can get so much more for your money. You can literally spend £50 and give somebody a gift worth £250 if you know what you're doing. Throughout the next month and a half, I'm going to be showing you all of my festive hacks and tips on how you can celebrate Christmas in a luxurious way, but without a luxurious budget. So what I do every single year is I create hamper boxes. And my hamper boxes are a mix of secondhand and first-hand items. And the reason I'm creating this video for you now at the start of November is because it's always better to just give yourself a little bit extra time when it comes to shopping secondhand. It's not quite as easy as the click of a button online. Sometimes you need to just give yourself that little extra 2 or 3 weeks here and there to really look through the charity shops and find those items that you think your loved ones are going to really like. What I like to do is I like to find a secondhand basket or hamper shaped box. It can be anything. I've used wicker baskets, I've used little white circular box, I've even used little baskets and things like that. And then I like to make a hamper with a range of things that I found on the secondhand market, and also a couple of first-hand bits and bobs here and there. I think the best way to show you how you can do this is if I actually go out to the charity shops right now, show you some of the things that I found, and we can start making a little hamper together. And let's just see what we can find. You never know, and these gifts always go down such a treat. It's all about how you present them, how you make them feel like you really put that little bit of love and care into the gift that you're giving. That is where you take your gift from this to this. It's about those personal touches, and the personal touches are the touches that cost you the very least. So let's head to the charity shops and then we'll come back and we'll make the hamper together. Okay, in we go. It's the 1st of November and look, they've already got a Christmas section, which is fantastic. Charity shops are brilliant at curating edits for the season. I absolutely love that. You know me, I always check the cabinets. That's where they keep some of the really good stuff. Another great thing to look out for is things like packaging, wrapping paper, tape, ribbons. There are loads of these types of things in charity shops. This is super cute. It's a little hairband for washing your face with. And look at all of these craft supplies. Perfect for making your own Christmas cards, for doing decorations. I also like to look out for things like accessories, jewellery, and also things like cashmere scarves. Once you've washed them and you wrap them up in some nice tissue, they look amazing. I've found so many amazing cashmere scarves over the years. Here we've got a little pashmina, which is made from silk and pashmina. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this sky colour. Okay, I have just got a little bit sidetracked for myself, but look at this gorgeous navy jumper. It's by Massimo Dutti. You can bet this one is coming home with me. I also love the bric-a-brac section for things like homeware. You can find paintings, you can find candelabras, you can find mugs, you can find photo frames, candles, you name it. Get creative. There is so much to be found. I got back from the charity shop yesterday, but it was a bit dark to film. So here is a bag of the goodies that I found whilst out charity shopping yesterday. In total, I spent around about £25 and I'm really happy with some of the items that I got. Now the concept for this hamper that I'm making with you today is that it's for my sister. She is a 21-year-old lady, and that will reflect the types of things that I found, but of course you can change up the types of items you look for based on the person that you're buying for. So starting off with the first thing that I found, and quite an important component of making a hamper, and it's this little basket here. I got this for £2.50 at the British Heart Foundation furniture shop, and this is what I'm going to be using to build the hamper. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring this camera down onto the floor so that you can see me, and I'm going to make the hamper on the floor with you. And this will just give you a little bit of food for thought on how you could potentially make your own hamper at home. Okay, a slightly different angle to what you're used to seeing, but I thought this would be the best angle to kind of show you how I could build up this hamper. So as you can see, I found this little box here, but this could be anything. You could use a white cardboard box, you could use a basket, you could even use a little bag. Whatever you want. I just spotted this and thought it would be perfect. So over the year, I've actually been collecting little parcel boxes, any packaging that I get sent, whether it be tissue, ribbons, little bits of shredded paper. I save all of these things because not only is this a great way to reuse what you've already got, but it's also a great way to save a bit of money when it comes round to packaging. This is a little package I got the other day. I noticed it had this pink shredded paper, and I think this will make a really nice base for the basket, just to give it a bit of colour and also to protect the things inside. So I'm going to basically just tip this in here and just mush it around like that. So that's what it's looking like so far. Now my advice would be when you're building a hamper is to start with the largest items first. Make sure you've got those in the hamper first, and then the smaller items will fit around the larger items. So the first thing I spotted, this is the biggest thing I got, as you can probably tell, is this here. This is an extra long hot water bottle. I got this for £5 and I thought this would be perfect for my sister. She gets quite bad stomach aches and I thought this would be really, really nice. It's actually almost a metre long and I just thought this was such a cute little gift. These typically retail for about £20 online. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pop that in a little bit like that. As I say, I'm going to go in size order. So next up is actually an item that isn't second hand, because what I like to do is to mix a little bit of second hand with one or two first hand items. And the item I'm going to add next is actually a bag that she specifically requested. This will be sort of her main gift, if you like. This is actually a handbag that she's specifically requested. It's from a brand called Open. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I know that she really likes this bag. I think she likes the asymmetrical element of it. And what I will probably do to make this look a little bit nicer is I'll probably order a dust bag or something like that from Etsy. But for now, I'm gonna just pop that in a little bit like that. Okay, moving on to some more secondhand gifts. My sister loves chocolate, and a really great gift and something that's really easy to find in charity shops are books, particularly books that have never ever been used. This literally looks brand new, and this here was £1.50. It's full of chocolate based recipes, so I know she'll love it. And a really great idea if you are gifting somebody something is to think about what it will pair nicely with. So my idea for this is to pop it in and then actually to have a look at a recipe, and if there's a particular recipe I think she'd like, is to add in a couple of the ingredients so it feels like you've kind of put the book together with another component. It shows the thoughtful element, and you can get a couple of bars of chocolate for a couple of pounds, and it's just a really great way to show that you've thought not only about the gift but how they might use the gift as well. I'm going to pop that in just behind here like that. Next up, and we've got this here. I got this for £1.50 from the Mind charity shop, and my sister loves her bedroom plants, and I spotted this here, and it's a grow your own cactus, and I thought that is so much fun. And again, it reflects what I know about my sister. It reflects, you know, that I'm taking into consideration the things that she likes. I've not just seen it and bought it for the sake of it. I know that she loves plants for her bedroom. A cactus is a great plant to have in your bedroom because they are slightly low maintenance. So I thought this is a nice little engaging gift. I like to kind of cover a different range of types of gifts in a hamper. Something you can eat, something you can wear, something that's self-care, something you can do. I like to make sure I'm sort of ticking off lots of different categories per gift. Sometimes it takes a little bit of fiddling just to make everything sort of fit, but you want the hamper to kind of feel quite compact. It kind of has a bit more of a statement and a bit more oomph when somebody receives it. So I'm actually going to pop it a little bit like that. Okay, something else I spotted. Some eyelashes. I spotted these in Cancer Research. These were just £1.50. And again, if you wanted to pair this with something, you could go to Boots or you could go to Superdrug and you could find some eyelash glue to go with them. And again, these just slide in here really, really easily. Now this next item I spotted and I thought this was really, really nice. This is actually a Radley little bag charm with a mirror. And I got this for £7.95 from the RSPCA, and these retail for around about £20. And I just thought this was so cute. I'll show you it. It's actually come with its original packaging. And look, it looks like this. It's in this really gorgeous, very actually trendy colour right now. And it's got in here a little mirror. So I thought that was a really, really beautiful gift. And this has a bit of an element of luxury, and also with the bag, it almost feels like they kind of go hand in hand, and you can't really go wrong with a Radley gift under £8, and we can just pop that in there. Now, another great gift idea, if you are looking for ways to cut costs, but you still want to give something that feels personal, a little photo frame. So my sister's bedroom theme is white and pink, and this was a little white photo frame. It was £1, and it's one of those that kind of stands upon itself. You can put it on her windowsill or put it on one of her shelves. And what I'll do is I'll print out a nice black and white photo of us together, or a family photo or something like that. And that's just a really, really easy personalised gift. So if you are ever struggling and you just want to throw something in, just to bulk up the gift or to give something that feels really personal, you can't go wrong with a nice photo frame and a really nice photo. And I would say the one piece of advice I would give when it comes to giving a photo is use proper photo paper. That makes a really big difference. Get a high quality printed photo, because you could have the nicest frame in the world, but if the photo is all blurry or the ink has no saturation, it's just not going to portray that kind of level of quality that you want to give. Because of course, you want to, you know, get your money's worth, but you still want to give really beautiful, high quality gifts that somebody actually wants to use. I think that's the joy of shopping secondhand, because you can do that. So one of the reasons I really wanted to make this video is I want to prove that buying your gift secondhand doesn't mean you're giving a rubbish gift. It doesn't mean that you're a cheapskate. It actually takes a lot more thought and creativity to make a really fantastic secondhand gift. But in my opinion, all of this coming to under £25, besides from the bag of course, I think that's absolutely amazing. And it just has that kind of fun and adventurous feel to it, doesn't it? So I'm gonna pop this in here, but just imagine I've popped a photo in this. I've still actually got 3 more gifts here, and you can see it's really starting to fill up. Now this next one was a little bit fun, but I've seen these on TikTok, and these are basically, you know when you wash your face at bedtime and your hair gets wet when you're washing your face? This is a really fun little hairband that you use, and it makes you look like a snail. And then it comes with these little armbands, because also when you're washing your face, the water drips down your hands. And I got this for just £2.50. And again, it's something that I know my sister will use. And what's also nice about this is it actually gives the box a little bit of colour. It's also very easy to kind of squeeze in. Where shall I pop it? Probably in the back here, like that. It's now a really easy gift to give, and something again that pairs nicely with other things is a mug. And mugs are in abundance in charity shops. And this one here was just £1. It's from the St. Elizabeth Hospice. They've actually very kindly wrapped it up for me. And it's a little bit silly, it's a bit of a joke, but it says, "I'm jealous of me too." But I thought, you know what, she'll think that's great. And what you can do with something like this, if you want to, again, give it that element of engagement, give it a bit more than just a mug, is you could make a little hot chocolate package inside, maybe put some marshmallows in a bag inside, something like that, just so that it feels, or you could do something like put their favourite tea bags in there. Think about what the person you're gifting really likes, and those tiny, tiny little added thoughts. How much is an extra tea bag going to cost you? Less than 10p. But it's just those tiny little bonus added extras that show that you've really gone that extra mile. So I'm going to pop that in there. And then the final thing I got, again, a little bit of fun. As I said, my sister's bedroom is a white and pink theme. And I spotted this really fun candle holder for £3.50. And it's basically like a melting hand. And I don't know if you watched one of my second-hand hauls from earlier in the year, but I actually found some candles second-hand, and I've still got a couple left that I think will fit inside here. Let me just show you. So I found this big box of candles earlier in the year for £3 from the Cancer Research. They're gorgeous, look at this colour. They're like this kind of soft pink. This pink with this white is the exact colour combination of my sister's bedroom. The plan is to gift her the candle holder. Where shall I pop it? Popped it in there. But then also to gift her the matching candles. I've not just handed her a candle holder, I've also popped the candles with it. I'm going to pop 2 candles behind there, and then 2 candles There you have a really fantastic, well thought out little Christmas gift. For just the secondhand items alone, it cost me no more than £25. I did also add in one luxury gift. That's of course optional, but I know that she really wanted that bag. And my advice to you would be to start looking now. Start to curate little bits and bobs you can find in charity shops. There are so many amazing unopened gifts out there, and I think it's all about being creative, being open-minded, asking yourself, is this something that my gift recipient would really enjoy? Would they really like that? There are other things that I see all the time in charity shops that I didn't see on this trip, but those items include things like candles, such a great gift, crafting materials if you know the person that you're gifting loves crafting, interiors and things like gorgeous gold gilt mirrors and antiques. These are amazing, amazing gifts that need another home, that could cost you quite a lot if you weren't looking in a secondhand shop. So I really hope you've enjoyed today's episode of the Secondhand Styler. A little bit different, but I will be doing more of these. I'm also going to do a little bit more of an in-depth charity shop walkthrough to show you how you can spot these items. I'll be covering different types of people such as mums, dads, brothers, sisters, husbands. I'm going to be doing my best to cover all sorts of different gifting inspiration and types of gifting. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you are interested in secondhand and luxury for less shopping, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I post every single weekend. I also sometimes post a bonus video. And a huge thank you for watching. Make sure to follow my Instagram down below if you want daily updates, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.